In the last section, we spoke a little bit about running Jest inside of our project. As we said in the last section, we're going to learn a lot about Jest over time inside this project. Let's now continue by talking a little bit about the first application you and I are going to make to get a better idea of how testing works. All right, so here's a quick mock-up. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a very humble project. So we're very purposefully starting with a simple project to get a good idea of how testing works by itself and not have to simultaneously worry about making a really complicated project. In other words, if we tried making a complicated project and learning testing at the same time, well, that'd be a little bit challenging. So instead, we're going to work on a very simple and straightforward project so we can really focus on the testing aspect of it. So we're going to essentially be building a comment form of sorts. At the top of our application, we're going to display a comment box of sorts to our user. So a user can enter in some text to this little text area right here that represents the comment that they're trying to add. After they add in some amount of text, they can click on the Submit button right here, and our application should then take all the text out of the text area and add it to the list of comments down here. So you can kind of imagine that the user of this application has already added on comment 1, comment 2, and comment 3 down here on the list. So like I said, straightforward application, but it's going to allow us to focus 100% on the testing setup. Now, a little bit more on the tech stack we're going to use here. So we're going to go totally overboard here, and we're going to use both React and Redux to build out this app. Now, without a doubt, we could build this thing without making use of Redux at all, but of course, we want to understand how to work Redux into our testing setup. So yes, we're going to include Redux in this project as well. Okay, so let's take a quick pause right here. We're going to come back to the next section. We're going to talk a little bit about our testing approach for this application and then start putting it together. So quick break, and I'll see you in just a minute.